Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Pathologic 2, where it seems like, for the first time in quite a long time, we don't have anything super pressing on our agenda. Like, there's no really important notes, we kind of just have our own time here. Obviously, when evening falls, it's possible that some stuff will go pretty wild, but I think we've done everything we can here in the Saburov mansion. There's definitely some mysterious stuff happening to these people, but I don't know that we can affect it any more than we have at the moment. So, what we do need to do sometime today is we should stop by Peter's and give him some antibiotics. We should head to Bad Grief and give him some antibiotics. But I think what I want to do is we'll swing by Peter's place now since we're close. We'll hook him up. We'll head down and make a thing with this infected brain, and then we'll try to use that on Bad Grief. We're going to have to hit the water pump outside the shady shop, fingers crossed that it's still functional, and I would very, very much like to try to find a way into the termitary to break in there, but I don't want to do it on a day where the plague is super active here, so we might try to save that for tomorrow. And this might be a good time to, we don't really need to nap. I don't know what we'll do. We don't really need to gather herbs. Let's go to Peter's place, then go back home, and we'll figure it all out from there. But I'm feeling okay right now. I am going to take an immunity booster real quick, because we're about to be out in Plague Town. Okay, so where exactly do we need to go? Out the front gate, turn left. We're going to walk past a clothes store. Do we have enough money? We probably don't have enough money to shop, right? Hunger meter's pretty low and we have some bread, but yeah, we should probably not try to do anything terribly stressful financially. Okay, let's... Boy, just right back into that incredibly oppressive atmosphere, huh? Now, let's be careful with the running, as ever. Hey there, you.
God sees us.
Why are you here?
The earth. Why do you think he's in heaven? He's down below.
So, have you seen my parents? How are they doing? Saburov is in trouble. People are unhappy with him, partly because of you. What? People harass them? Because of me? Oh, but what do they want? Why can't they just leave me alone? They think you're a carrier. Is it true? Oh my god, sweet God in heavens. Obviously, seriously, definitely, clearly I'm not. The tone of her text has changed a lot. Don't you think? It's almost like this was a different character, and then the two got merged together or something. People believe that there's an urchin girl that the disease doesn't take for some reason. Do you know of many other suspects? A ton. There are lots of urchin girls around, especially these days. But no matter how many there are, these rumors are utter drivel. Sandpest kills everyone it touches. There's no salvation. Unless I help. Again, I got the Sandpest and I'm fine. Really. Unless you help. Fools. Utter fools. They all think I'm connected to the plague because... I don't know why. I guess it's because I'm always first whenever calamity strikes. But that's because I rush to help. You're scaring me, Clara. And not just me. I'm a good person, brah. You can tell lies from truth, don't you? You can tell lies from truth, don't you? And you know I'm not lying. I'm a good person. And if anyone tells you I'm a shapeshifter, those are just rumors. Shapeshifters don't exist. Huh. Yeah, all kinds of things exist, actually. I'm not allowed to trade with her, it looks like. I'm gonna just run over here. It looks like we're not in a huge amount of danger right this second. And there are some things over here that can be looted, so let's loot them. Although I guess touching stuff in the Plague District is maybe not the smartest play. Yeah, let's just get to where we're going. I'm gonna have to take another box of pills before we leave, and I really don't want to lose too many of those. Alright, obviously that's empty. Okay, that is empty immunity bar. Obviously cannot be walking around like that. So we just need to get around this corner. Clara, did you teleport? Did you teleport ahead of me? You totally did. Young lady, if you know how to teleport and you are not sharing the secret of teleportation with me, I'm going to be very cross. That would be extremely helpful. Is it just me, or are the growly sounds of the pest a little higher in the mix today? I haven't touched the audio. I wonder if that means that... I think that usually means that there's a cloud close by. Yeah, that sound. Let's see if our man here has any new dialogue for us. Okay, we looted this place pretty thoroughly last time we were here, but I'm just checking to see if he's accumulated any new stuff. Hey, my friend. How would you like some Neomycenum? It's by far the newest mycenum. Well, helped a little bit. Unfortunately, the best I can do for him right now. Okay, and he doesn't want to talk or anything, so all that's really left is for us to get the hell out of here. And of course, by here I mean the district. Is this the only... Yeah, it's the only door. Because I would definitely have rather gone out the other side of the building if I could. I suppose the best thing to do would be to just make it to the hindquarters. So go out this way. There's a pharmacy there, but I don't really have a lot of stuff to trade. Run away from the plague cloud. One doesn't actually seem to be pursuing. Now I see running, which makes me want to slow down a little bit. You know what? Wow, okay. Just saw a good opportunity to help somebody there. Okay, so a little further forward. These dudes are normal. My immunity bar just went to empty. I'm going to be on the safe side. I don't want to be here for even a moment without immunity. Okay. Alright, we made it to safety-ish. Now all I have to do is not get stabbed to death or anything. Ooh. Oh, wait. Growling of the earth. It's probably on the other side of this fence. Well, not all of the area on the other side of the fence is technically plagued. Let's see if we can, Ooh. Nothing. I would want to go out and over here. I said we can afford to, like, mess around a little bit more now because we actually don't have a ton of time pressure for a moment. I mean, time is still passing. You still gotta care, but... We do still have one vial of blood. There it is. Okay, I fed it. Plague cloud. Okay, a couple of herbs. So it seems like they might be permanent. Once they're fed, they hang there and just grow herbs periodically. That would be cool if it's true, but I think in the case of that one, maybe not super useful. Because I don't know that I'm ever going to remember to go back into that yard, you know? So this is not a place... Yeah, this is not a place that was plagued yesterday. It's not super lootable. Huh. This is interesting. Okay, this guy will trade food. For a chisel and a grindstone, I'll do that. Gotta have enough food to make it through the night. And we're actually going to get paid again tomorrow. So everything should be relatively easy tomorrow. I should probably drink before I empty this. Oh, maybe this one doesn't empty. Maybe this one's infinite. That's actually, like, very convenient. It wasn't infinite, but it was very, very good. We're doing, like, super well on bottles. I'm feeling a lot better on our supply-related issues. Obviously, we have many other issues. Still don't know who killed my father, still can't cure the sand pest. But one problem at a time, right? So we do have a metal scrap. We do have springs. Okay, I don't know that I want to trade with him then. So what's between me and there? There's a pharmacy. We could swing by the pub. Yeah, we should do that. We should swing by the pub and see what the going rate on herbs is, because there are many herbs in my inventory and not so many dollars. This building. This game definitely has some, like, so I'm not wild about survival-y type games, you know, like punch a tree, get a stick, use the stick with another stick to do, you know, the kind of thing I'm talking about. It doesn't feel so bad here, even though that is definitely, it's very much the same thing, this, like, searching garbage receptacles for bottles constantly, right? It's not really meaningfully different. I don't know, it doesn't bug me as much here. Alright, buddy, what are you paying right now? 50, 50, 250 for Ash and Swish, 100 for Swevery. Interesting. The Ash and Swish and the Swevery make the good stuff, of course. Alright, let's buy some... Let's buy the apple slice. Apple's pretty good. And we could just get more, right? We could just get more. We're headed in that direction anyway. And then all of the normal Twire is 50 each. If I wanted this too, we actually could just afford that straight up. And then I also want hazelnuts and raisins, because kids go nuts. It's like nature's candy. Imagine if we actually had some candy for these children. Okay, well, I feel confident we're going to make it through the night now. Ash and Swish is more expensive today. Swish is a sinister herb. Its step name is Bardo Swak, the darkness of the depths. Yeah, alright, just be careful with it, man. I don't know what you're doing with all this stuff, but please, please be careful. Alright, I have no worries now about the amount of food we have. We are going to make it through the night. Let's make sure that we are saving frequently so that if I do something stupid and get killed, we don't lose a lot of progress. Alright, let's go brewing. We have until midnight to hook Bad Grief up with medicine, and I think it would be best if we hooked him up with some of this brain medicine, because he is my guinea pig. He's my friend. He's just also my guinea pig. It's a complicated relationship. Listen, you can be both. So we have water, we have enough herbs to make something. I don't actually know if the quality of the tincture that you use affects the outcome. I'm realizing. Maybe it does. Maybe I should be trying to use plus tinctures when brewing potential cures.
The plague bringer is here, walking around.
Although at this point we made the other tinctures with we made the other cure attempts with non-plus tinctures. So for the sake of keeping the data comparable, we probably shouldn't, right? My friend wants to know, why do you keep asking everyone about her? Do you want to make friends with her too? Yeah, absolutely. My friend wants you to know you shouldn't touch those who live in the ground. And don't hurt the earth either. If you cut the earth, or cure it, nothing will grow there anymore. See? My friend is good. That's actually not true about the earth. I told you everything I needed to. There's an awesome worm living underground too. It has 2 belly spots, blue ones, and tiny little shoes. And hooves. It has shoes on its hooves, or does it probably has some feet that have shoes on them, but then also other legs that end in hooves. Yeah, a lot of interesting creatures can live underground. I'm trying not to antagonize her too much. I get anxious thinking about my kids. Are they faring all right in the lair without me? Hey, look at that. Like father, like son. Okay. Let me just make something here. You and you. We could fix this thing to have more slots if we had another toolkit. I don't know that it matters, though. And we have nothing to do with the infected blood other than this, so I guess we may as well? What just happened on my map? Some evenings, kids gather at the station. Okay. That's brewing. We may as well go out and gather herbs, I think. Okay. It doesn't have anything to say to us. We don't really need to sleep just yet. We should go gather some herbs, come back and get this, and then we should go and give the brain thing to Bad Grief. We know that the blood one's not super effective, but we'll carry it around as like an emergency antibiotic in case we have to cure someone who appears to be unplagued on short notice. I'm hoping that because the brain's difficult to remove, a cure made from the brain will be more effective, but you know, who can say, really? Now, these little islands have been pretty good for us in the past. Not so good now. It's possible that I already gathered from them today, or too recently. In any case, I don't actually know what the herb rate is, or what the herb growth rate is. We don't necessarily have to get much right now. I mean, we're not like super low. But if that water pump outside of Bad Grief's is still working, we're going to be able to fill an awful lot of bottles. We're going to end up with an awful lot of full bottles. So, I'm hopeful that we will be able to make a lot of medicine if we can get some good stuff here. Around the big bird rock has been a pretty good place for us so far. Although it looks like not right now. Yeah, again, I wonder if I've just picked too recently. Also, I really wish the screen effect from being on low health would go away. I know that my health is low. It's not helping you to remind me constantly. Yeah, there's just nothing out here, man. Wait, did I see? Nope. I did see a frog. Maybe those are those frogs? Yeah, I think they are. Could be grasshoppers, I suppose. Although grasshoppers usually aren't that big. Around here, if I see something that big jumping in the dirt, it's a frog. Or jumping in the grass, rather. Yeah, nothing actually in the graveyard either. She doesn't have anything to say to me. That's pretty creepy. How did I not notice this was here earlier? Well, it kind of looks like we're not going to be successful in finding any herbs at all. Let's maybe make for the abandoned village out on the steppe. Maybe we'll get luckier there. How much inventory space do I actually have? Oh, I have plenty. Quite a lot is the answer to that question. Let's just arrange things so that we don't get any unpleasant surprises when attempting to gather. I guess we want to leave as many too tall spaces as possible. So we'll grab some of these down here. Okay. Yeah, we have a ton of herb carrying room right at this moment. So here's where we slaughtered the bull. God, I saw sparkles for a moment there. Because we just have to give Bad Grief something before midnight, right? Yeah, we got plenty of time. I'm actually going to take a drink and get a little bit more stamina back. Where's the village? The village is... I need to turn left and go beyond these things. Beyond the bear gate. I probably don't need to be worried about my stamina. I doubt we're going to run into anything hostile out here. We just have so much water that it feels safe to do. Alright, here in Sheken. That's weird. There is a fire burning. Somebody's been here recently. Also, the You're Out in the Steppe music is getting... It almost sounds like it's playing more than once. Like the track is it's playing over itself. There we go. We got some stuff. It's really not giving off sparkles, though. I'm noticing. Oh. Hey. Hi. Hello, Doctor. Can I shake your hand? What for? You're a man of action. People respect you. They say you have golden hands. My hands are completely ordinary. Well, I suppose. I'm Asa Cleonida, maybe. A friend of Yulia. She needs you. I see. You two must belong to the same circle of unbreakable women. Are you a mathematician, too? Well, no, I'm an engineer, but I help her with her calculations. Wow, that's... Congratulations. She needs to talk to you. She wants to help you avoid a trap. What trap? A sturdy one. Are you coming? A library? Okay. Alright. I know the place. Go, let them know I'm coming. Bear with you. I wonder if this is one of our poorly communicated penalties from Mark, is that the herbs don't sparkle anymore or something? Or maybe they don't sparkle so much in the day. But yeah, this place is a gold mine. And there's a fair amount of the non-twire herbs. I'm going to move this down here. Let's put all of our twire in the same place. Our more valuable herbs can go elsewhere. Huh. Well, I think these are wood. These are not whatever's happening outside of the theater. That was my initial concern. Or maybe you just don't get the, maybe you just don't get the sparkles as clearly if your health is low. Like, they don't render right with the low health effect up. Alright, how much did we get? We have 10, 9, 2, and 5. I would like a little bit more black twire or a little bit more, like, rare stuff. Where's another flower bed area? We were through this one already. There's another one this way, maybe? Any water here? Oh, nice. I did not remember that this was out here. Alright, so I don't know how long... I should actually check. The place where we were told Yulia was... Do we have a thought related to that? I'm just wondering if there's an obvious indication of time. Doesn't look like it. Here we go, here we go. Huh, none of this is lootable stuff. It's all grown up real tall, but you can't actually take any of it. Okay, well, we're probably good. We have a lot of materials to work with here. And the audio is definitely coming from particular places, so I sort of wonder if it's meant to communicate to me the locations of plants or anything, but when we get closer to where it seems to be coming from, I don't seem to be closer to anything I want to pick up. Let's go ahead and eat a little bit. Gotten remarkably hungry remarkably quickly. Okay. Also, all of that made me really thirsty. Yeah, let's just head back. I think we're doing alright. Hopefully whatever Yulia wants from us wants to warn us about, can wait until I get back. So we'll go back through our place, we'll brew a little bit, we'll head to, No, they're those little mice, actually. Huh. It worries me that the mice we see so much during in the plagued areas are also out here in such large numbers now, because I don't think they were before, were they? Maybe they were. But yeah, we'll swing back through, we'll brew a little bit, I'm like pretty good on exhaustion, right? Maybe we could probably afford to take a little nap. What time is it? 2025? Like, do a little morphine. I wonder if you can get addicted to morphine. If we drop a little morphine and then do like a 2-hour nap. Basically what I'm thinking is I would like to get there before midnight. I'd like to get there on the same day we were warned. And we might just have to hold off. It's okay. We know some places in the northern part of town where we could sleep if we have to. It doesn't always have to be down here. Yeah, I don't know. Wonder what she has to warn us about. I mean, it's possible that she knows something about the sand pest, right? It's also possible that she has some advanced information. We know that there are some other menacing types who are going to come to town at some point here. Maybe she knows something about that. The people with the flamethrowers and everything. We should stop by Saba's while we're here. Just to see. Because we're probably not going to want to come back this way. Not anytime today. Nope, nothing. And she doesn't want to talk to us either. Can I? Nope, can't even trade with her. Okay. Let's go make some potions. You know, it's possible that the initial liver, the thing I made with the infected liver, maybe we made it with a plus tincture, because it really did seem to lower the infection a lot more than the one we made with the infected blood. But it's probably just that infected blood's really easy to get, so it's a lot less valuable mechanically. Oh, you want to talk again?
What do you have there? 2 more hands?
You know, the same number of hands as usual, actually. My friend told me she's ready to meet you. That's what she said she did. Okay. Who is your friend, Murky? Is she human? No. Then what? I can't tell. Yeah, you and I might have a friend in common, actually. Does yours have burning eyes and wear a long-nosed mask? This is kind of what I've been thinking. No. Do you have a friend like that? I was just joking. Friend said that if you come to the Crowstone at night, she'll show herself. Okay, tell her I'll be there. I'm very, very curious about that. Okay, so first off, let's grab... The one that was made out of blood has blood right on there. Fixes the nerve layer of the human body. Made from infected blood. Okay. Made from infected brain tissue. It must be tested. So let's start by brewing with Swevery. We're just going to make a bunch of these nice plus tinctures. And then we'll make a couple of different things for diagnosis. I want to have a red and black on us. It's going to mean, you know, inventory space problems, but I think it's worth it. Let's see, we have 3 bottles of water, and then after that we will have no bottles left. So do I want to make a bunch of this other tincture? Probably. Let's leave 1 bottle of water in our inventory, I guess. Just in case. Okay, so we took all that stuff. We could make more blood tincture. Actually, I kind of want to... I sort of want to make a blood tincture with Yas and a blood tincture with Medril, just to see if there's any differences. But we are already so low on ability to diagnose the different layers I think let's just hold off here. And then just for me, because I like to keep all the same things in the same place, let's do this. Guys together. Okay. I don't know, man. It doesn't make a difference. But I still like it. I still like to keep the similar things together. Alright, so are we going to take a nap? It is now 21:30. We will not get there in time if we take a nap, almost certainly. Yeah, alright, I guess let's just go. I'm gonna eat this. We might need more food. I don't know, we'll see. And ooh. I'll go ahead and take a drink for that. So that's just going to gain a certain amount of water every, X amount of time. We could use a fingernail to get up to Yulia's place quicker. Obviously, we gotta go visit Bad Grief first. My friend does not have long before his infection level will be checked. We gotta do our best to help him. Oops. It has remained functional. It might have a limited number of uses, like per repair, so I'm not going to drink from it now, because we don't need to, but I'm hoping that that thing is just going to stay functional. Okay, Grief, buddy. How would you like some of this thing I made from a person's brain? I mean, pretend you didn't hear that. That didn't help. Oh no, okay, it helped a little bit. It just took a moment for it to start. Also, do you want... We could sell him this rusty scalpel. I think I'm inclined to do that. Does he have food? Nah, we should probably hold off and sell it to somebody who can give us food. Alright, good luck, man. So what we've learned is that brain, not so good. Liver seems to be the winner so far. We still need to try with the other two, although the fact that liver and brain both connect to something while these don't is certainly interesting. Well, maybe it wouldn't show us that these connect to this unless we filled them in. Well, we'll try to get some more autopsies done. I guess the thing to do is just to run up to Yulia. Let's take the boat. We haven't really used fingernails for this purpose, and maybe once I do this, I'll regret that I did it, in the sense that, I just said I wasn't going to drink from that. I totally spaced because I was thinking about something else. It could be the case that it's better to just hold on to the fingernail and sell it for food. We do still have to make it through the night. I don't exactly know when our pay becomes available at the fund. Uh-oh. There's no point in trying any further options. Oh, that's interesting. Murky's friend will wait for me after dark by the Crowstone. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and travel by boat here. It's gonna drop us on the plague side. Let's travel to here. Which is sometimes faster than walking. I hope that it's faster than walking in this case, because I am trying to, basically what I'm thinking is I would like to be up here when the, oh, more thoughts. The panacea requires a non-existent component. I need to pour a paradox into the alembic. That's an interesting thing for my character to have just decided. Feels like the cure for this pest can only be made from a minotaur, a chimera, half human, half bull. Where would I find such a creature? Okay, trying out infected tissue leads nowhere. I don't know if I agree. An infected liver at least makes a pretty good temporary solution. So we need to get out into the street, and then... Yeah, I would like to be close to the theater when the new play starts. We'll hit the new play, and then we will immediately run for the Crowstone from there. And I'm thinking I probably don't have enough time to do this and get to the theater by the time the play starts if I just walk the whole time. So hopefully that boat trip will have turned out to be worth the fingernail. Also, it'd probably be a good idea for me to keep some matches. Kid has Ferromycinum Plus. Is that good stuff? 9 points of favor. Well, we can get there. You know what? I'll take it. Raisins and hazelnuts. Probably worth it. Okay, let's see if this trap is whatever's going on at the Crowstone. Is there not a... I don't remember there being a save thing in here. Alright, do you two want to talk?
There are unseen threats. Snakes.
See this girl, Barak? She says the Inquisition will arrive tomorrow. That's not good for us. Inquisition? As if we didn't have enough hell here already. Even if evacuation were an option, I wouldn't recommend it. You wouldn't leave anyway. Do you smoke, Barak? No? I'm a physician, for Christ's sake. The Inquisition will target the doctors for certain. I know their methods. I mean, sure, they always improvise. Can't be predicted, really. You might say nobody could expect them. But common sense suggests that you, the medics, will become their pawns. How do you know that? I worked for the Inquisition a bit right before I came here. Calculated certain predictive models. The details are of no importance. Thought they did their own calculations. Well, yeah, 'cause she worked for them. She was part of them. Rock, this is serious. Do you even understand what kind of institution the Inquisition is? Not really, tell me. An organization of geniuses. I believe the Inquisitorial Corps is 19 strong. Or was it 18? No, 19, unless Orph resigned. They're tasked with solving the unsolvable. Like the outbreak, I get it. No laws, no ethics bind the Inquisitors. They are human missiles, caring only of the mission. Nothing stands between them and the mission. Alright, and what does this mean for me? Well, they'll take you, Daniel, and Clara, and they'll trade you, turn you into tokens. I'm not sure you can really avoid it. Unless you flee, but there's no way out. Suppose you're doomed. Yeah, you didn't mention Reuben. Why? He's a doctor, too. Certainly more than Clara. They will, of course, summon Reuben and me and the ruling houses, but you will be their pawn. The Inquisitors can identify extraordinary people from miles away, like bloodhounds. It wouldn't be wrong to say that I'm no less intelligent than Daniel, and Stanislav is as good a surgeon as you. Still, we'll remain in the background. You will become the pawn. Trust me, I've seen them work, and also I know which person is being controlled by the player. Okay, it's flattering, not like comforting. A kid made a gift for his father. 2 weeks of careful work. He kept thinking how happy father would be when he opened it. He ran into the room, stumbled, but didn't drop the box. He held it out to father. Then father pulled a razor from behind his back and cut the kid's face. What? Is this a creative writing exercise, or... Here's another famous one. During the previous war, an officer came to a mother with 2 children in a camp. Choose which one we kill, the son or the daughter, he said. If you refuse, we'll shoot both. The mother gave them the daughter, and they shot her. Oh, okay, why are you telling me this? Oh, and listen to this one. Go on. I think treachery is the worst sin. Don't you agree? Betraying a warm, living person who trusts you. Here's the story. Find a gullible person, an old one. Old people are helpless, you know. Make them follow you. And then, see where I'm going with this? That's what the Inquisition does to people. Okay, so? That's the Inquisition. I am an Inquisitor's daughter. The craftsmen, the Inquisitors. Crafting people. That's what they call their work process. Crafting people. Tomorrow they'll be here. What do we do? What do you want seems like an odd question to ask at this moment, but let's do it. Nothing. I just want to look him in the eye. You never approach them. Never touch them. They'll make you the villain. Do you get it? Well, I'm far from heroic anyway. People are very concerned about this. I mean, not to say that that's unreasonable, but...
this close to victory.
Hey, I don't know what to do. I'm at a loss. Now you're scared, aren't you? See it in your eyes. You know what the Inquisition is? Yeah, I've heard a thing or two in the other room just now. I mean, the door was open. I know you heard her telling me. I carry this cross willingly. I found myself in your damn town by accident. When hell broke loose, I tried to fight this wretched plague. I took responsibility. I did everything I should have. You understand? Arrogant as always went on. You're not the only person responsible. The Inquisitor will take the one who bends reality. They'll twist them, break them. The person responsible won't even understand how they decided to put a bullet in their own head. That's their method. Do you consider yourself free, Burak? Boy, that's a big question, huh? I don't know what sense you mean this in. Basically, I consider myself free-willed, but we're obviously not free to, leave the town or anything. I'm gonna say no. We're a little bit imprisoned here. I don't know where this girl came from, but their Inquisition is up next. Our current situation is exactly the kind they're tailored to solve. Have you ever considered angels, Burak? How do you imagine them? I don't imagine them. They don't exist. An angel is a nightmare. Their purpose is to instill primal, oppressive horror. I think if angels existed, they'd resemble a divine pillar of light, from the heavens to the earth, devoid of anything remotely human. My understanding is that angels, as they're actually described in the Bible, or at least in part of the Bible, are not, in fact, devoid of anything human. They have a lot more of some human things than you might expect. You're drunk, aren't you? Okay, so he has just lost it. He is freaking out. Well, I mean, this is good information for us to have, I guess. The Inquisition's coming. I'm not sure exactly what to do with it, but it's the sort of thing I'd rather not be surprised by. 22:48. Alright, let's head in the direction of the theater. I guess we could be right by Town Hall when it hits midnight. And if payment from the fund becomes available right at that moment, that would be pretty cool. Oh, I hear growling. Unfortunately, I don't have any blood. What? What new thought is this? I don't have it in me to play guessing games anymore. Should I take a nap, maybe? There's always the hope I never wake up. Things are grim, I'll say that. Powers that be have spent a special commissar our way. Yeah. One problem at a time. Let's worry about the thing where I gotta eat. Okay, there's no way he's gonna trade me immunity boosters for a single needle. This kid wants the spring and the metal scrap as well. I'll do peanuts and a spring for morphine. I'm cool with that. We didn't gain any rep for the favorable trade. Am I maxed out where we are right now? The backbone. I don't think we actually have access to just, the reputation bars. Yeah, I don't know. There's no way to actually look. She has morphine, but she doesn't want any of my stuff. This kid is standing in a way that has him lit terrifyingly. $23.02. So I don't know. Do I want to just hang around here for an hour? Doesn't feel super efficient. But if we're going to go from the theater to the Crowstone... Well, I guess let's go to the theater now. Because after we see the play, we might get to see where the dead item shop is, provided it still exists after that very weird encounter we had last night. And if it does still exist, then we're going to want to... Oh, this guy actually wants to talk. If it does still exist, we're going to want to hit it. The crowd has lost their minds. They believe the plague could be purged with fire, along with anyone infected. You all lost it while I was gone. People are frightened for their lives. If a thug attacks you with a knife, will you turn the other cheek? Sand plague is worse than any knife. I run. It's usually what I do. This panic is tearing the town apart. Can't you see what it brings us to? What? People burning each other. You were just telling me about the people... Do you remember? People burning each other? Mistress Katerina taught us the only path to understanding the self is through suffering. We witnessed the people's interpretation of her words. They're not trying to kill those infected, you know. No, the hope is that pain and fire would cleanse them somehow. Dark Age hysteria. Well, at least some people are able to see through it. People can't even lose their mind right in this town. Okay, he can't repair anything that we have. It is probably worth trying to keep our scalpel in good shape, because it seems to be more expensive to repair it a third, the more durability it's missing. So we should probably take that fairly seriously. Ooh. 3 for a needle. I could trade spring for needle. Sometimes needles are really valuable. So hard to know if they're going to be, though, and it is my last spring. If I run into a repair that needs it, I want to have it available. What can you repair? You can repair my clothing. Thimble thread. Okay, so it's the same for both of them. Thimble thread, safety pin. I'll keep an eye out. I've been selling that stuff pretty aggressively, but I could use some maintenance on my clothes. Let's see if any of these people have anything interesting. Not really. I will do chiseled for peanut. Just one, though. I like to keep one chisel in case we need it. How much does she value? We could give her both of our immunity boosters for the safety pin and the marbles and a little... Well, probably not a little bit of rep. So I think we're capped on rep. I think this is worth doing because of the fact that we have so many tinctures on us. Pretty close to the theater, right? I'm not even moving in the right direction. So I wonder, at the stroke of midnight, when the day flips over, which is soon, I wonder if all of the looters will just disappear instantly? That's something we can do right now, right? We could just loot a little bit. It's going to be awfully dark. We'll see the play as soon as the play starts. It'll tell us where the dead item shop is. We'll run to the dead item shop, then we'll go see the crow. So I imagine or whoever's at the crow statue, rather. Oh, Jesus. It's even darker in here than normal. I feel like. I guess I have no evidence of that. It's very dark, though. Wow. Free morphine is pretty good. It's a lot easier to loot when the light level's a little higher. Yep, I heard him. I heard him, and I knew that it was trouble, and I tried to run. There was no way I was going to be able to see him to fight him, right? Oh, that sucks.
We're all strong enough to support one another's misfortune.
Hunger, dear Barak. This time it's hunger again, in case the first limit seemed too lenient to you. It didn't. Okay, fine. A little bit off the top of our hunger bar. That's pretty much whatever. I'm almost never at full hunger. You have to die a lot to get all of the different dialogues relating to dying. Like, I feel like I have died a lot already. I guess it's probably not going to get any easier from here, right? So, that sucks, though, because that's like a bunch of my human time that was just wasted there. My out-of-game, actual human person time. Alright, we saved after talking to everybody. So yeah, now we just have to wait a bunch again. Cool. What a cool and fun thing. Well, so it's not really safe to loot because there's, you can loot the things that are directly inside the door of a building, but you could die instantly with no chance to run or anything. Ooh. Okay, she wants candle stubs. That's pretty cool. We can exactly get there. Yeah, I'll do that trade. I think that's a fine, fine trade. She has an egg. We do not have enough stuff to trade for her egg. Okay, she doesn't want to trade me her package. We're actually not that far off of being able to trade for that. Interesting. He has a match. I'm probably not going to bother. Can't repair anything. Okay, this thing. You all lost it while I was gone. Panic's tearing the town apart. Okay. We got that information. She only values these at 6. Yeah, it's fine. We have tinctures. Everything's going to be okay. That's right. The bandage guys only want bottles of water. It's a little inconvenient. I mean, mostly what we need to find at this point is bottles, right? We used up a bunch of our bottles. Now we need more. I'm trying to remember. Where was the place that we first found the earth roots? This was up by the shelter. We go check the shelter. Oh, see? In some places, the herbs still glow. I was thinking this is a thing we can do with our time that is not totally wasteful. Ooh, I wish she had any interest in my inventory at all, because I would really... Oops, sorry, I was trying to do the repair thing. Yeah, I would really like that thread. Oh well. Is there water in this barrel? Ooh, that barrel was a little plaguey, I think. I think that's what that means, isn't it? We could just go see Lara, too. You're a kid, hold on. You will have a different inventory. Maybe actually we should just take a nap at Lara's place. The thing is, once we've run down to see the crow, or the person at the crow statue, we will be close to home and thus close to bed. So if we could make it that far without needing to sleep, that would probably be the best way to do it, just in terms of... Ooh, Schmouter. Of course, yeah, it takes 1 million to buy Schmouter. Boy, I wish I could put together 35 points of favor, because just having some Schmouter that I don't have to use on myself would be, like, fantastic. Don't suppose... she values the safety pin at 3. It would have to be 4 for us to get the Diomycetum from her. We could give her the safety pin on both the peanuts for a sixth vial of morphine. I don't think that's a very good idea. Yeah, see, so a place where you've fed the roots, they stay fed. Although it looks like it only grew 1 herb for us here. Oh, there's another one over here that I managed to just run right past. Yeah, it's probably not a good idea to take a nap at Lara's place, but we can go see her. Who knows, maybe she has something to say. It does kind of seem like when distant characters have something that they want to talk to you about or that they need from you, you're warned that somebody comes running up to you and tells you. We'll do that. Springs are garbage. I want to have 1 in case of repairs, but that aside, I have no problem trading them for basically anything. Plus, there's a clock in her house. We can save and not have to... Oh, nothing to say to me. We can save and not have to worry if I get stabbed. About having to spend all of this time again. Alright. That makes it 23:46, kind of an odd time for the bell to chime. I probably don't want to trade either of these. Coffee beans would be pretty useful, but I'd feel like very secure if we get a hold of some coffee beans or some lemon on the cheap. That is a considerable amount of value. And I'm not looting as much anymore. Maybe I'm overvaluing this lockpick. Maybe it's not worth holding on to. Okay, peanuts. So if we gave him the metal scrap and both of the peanuts, he'd cough up the monomycetum. I feel like the metal scrap is used for almost all meaningful repairs, though. I'm a little reluctant to do that. You also want it, or want 8 for it. We can't quite get there. Just keep looking for bottles, I guess. It's weird how everyone else in the town has to throw their bottles away properly, but mine just disintegrate in my hands. Will this staircase even... Okay, here we go. Crucial encounter will happen in the steppe this night. The page is about to turn. All business you deem important needs to be finished before dawn. Of course, a new thing at the theater, 7,200 people dead. A reward awaits you in the fund. If you don't claim it before tomorrow evening, it will disappear. That's bad. Uh-oh, uh-oh, okay. Okay. Ah, that sucks. Damn the sand pest. Okay, she's fine. She's fine and would have been so without our intervention. Victor, on the other hand, is only fine because of my intervention. He'll be okay. Well, you know, we're making some difference. Ah, man. Well, he didn't seem to be too important. I'm really bummed out about Bad Grief dying, actually. I'm a little attached to him. I don't know why. He's been like a pretty minor character in the overall of things.
Not so many, but enough. One more day has passed. The town shifts. Something stirs in the theater. Something stirs within you.
So we were specifically told that the thing happening in the steppe is important. I think what we should do is turn around, go get a reward from the fund, then swing by the theater. Okay, it's plagued here, which is not awesome. I can never remember which building is which. Everything looks the same. Okay, I mean, we're like 1,000% fine on immunity. We have very close to an infinite amount of immunity booster. A functionally infinite amount of immunity booster. I'm sure I'm going to feel very differently about that after trying to help all of the people we need to help today. Let's grab our reward real quick. Nobody in here wants to talk to me. Oh, that's wonderful. Fish, fish, and this. Okay. That's a lot of money. Okay, so I haven't moused over everything. Took my fun reward. Saved the game. Okay. Who wants to go to the theater? Too bad. I'm the one driving. The best way to get to the theater from here? Turn. Okay. I'm not going to stress too much about going to the grocery right here. We can wait and go to the grocery later, somewhere else, in a place that is less plagued. Take that. Okay, we ended up not... Oh, jeez. I thought this was a step guy. Oh, I forgot I have a scalpel out. Okay. Yeah, hey, stop backing up and let me loot you. Okay, it's not bad. Really? Oh, yeah, I'm like all the way out of inventory space. Let's eat a whole fish. So that we can pick up this marble. And then follow our man here to the theater. How's this going? You know, it hasn't increased in size too much. Oh, wait, there's garbage cans out here. That's right. Make sure we check these. Okay. Alright, let's see what Mr. Immortel has been working on today.
Mark Nurchik.
I'm him.
Go ahead. Talk.
Well, when he got started... Alright, no use lying, is there? So, here I am, confessing. We were robbing folks. Me and Kitty Cat, stilts, knives, all them. Then we wanted to rob that big city bachelor.
I see. Northern gold mines. 10 years. Alexander Saburov?
You've heard it all. I try to instill order. It's instrumental.
And the outbreak?
Outbreaks, earthquakes, the Last Judgment, it doesn't matter. Discipline must be maintained. People turn into animals. They need to be reined in. My wife...
My sympathies for your wife. Last question. Heads or tails?
Heads. Always heads.
I expected nothing else. Still, you're free to leave. Andrei Goffman?
I'm his sister, Anna. He didn't wait for questioning. Shot himself. You won't punish the rest of us, will you?
Noted. Next. Victoria Olgimskaya, 16. Or is it 15?
Okay, just a little preview of the fun to come with the Inquisition in town, I guess. Alright, where's our dead item shop? Of course it's in the plague part of town. That's fun. Alright, well... So we need to get out to the crow statue. Crowstone. And we need to get there fast. Alright. Well, I need to visit the dead item shop. I have a ton of stuff in my inventory. I think we are probably going to have to buy some lemon or some coffee beans or something. I don't think we have time to take a quick rest at Lara's. So the question really is, do we go to this grocery store? Or would I rather... It's probably better to just run through... Yeah, probably better to just run through this one. We'll just hope that they have groceries. I'll go ahead and drink this. This is exactly the reason that I wanted to keep a little bit of water on us. Definitely want to be able to move quickly. In case I have to suddenly move quickly. Try not to waste it. So which building is it? It's... Okay, it's this one right here, but we have to enter from the north. Alright, show me good prices on lemons. We've never actually used the lemon. I'm assuming it's more effective than the coffee beans because it's twice the price. Or wait, maybe I'm remembering that backwards. I think they say... I think the coffee beans say on it that they damage you, which obviously is not great for us in our current state. He doesn't have any. Shoot. Well, this isn't the only grocery store in the area, but it definitely makes me a little nervous. Let's... I guess not buy anything right now. I'll buy the peanuts. The peanuts are almost certainly going to be worthwhile. Okay, from here to the dead item shop. And then on the way back from the dead item shop, maybe we save in Town Hall. Call it there for the night. I thought I saw a trash can out of the corner of my eye. Okay, it's right on the other side of this building. Is this where it was originally? Hey there, buddy. Okay, he has Schmouter. That's interesting. Well, first of all, I'm putting all this stuff up on the table. I want to get rid of all of this. 93. Pocket watch, which is valuable trade fodder. I think we may end up taking that neomycin. Or, no, the Schmauder, rather. Right, because I want to do that. And then we'll just... Let's see, this is worth 3. Each of these is 1. I kind of want to take the pocket watch, but maybe what we do instead is keep one of these. Oh, we can't quite. You know what, I'll just do this trade. That's fine. We're going to have some stuff fall on the ground here. Okay, so that's a 1x3 and a 2x2 that just dropped on the ground. Let's use this, move that. Okay, that ought to cover it. I mean, like, Schmauder is awesome. That was a great find. Our immunity is dropping very rapidly, way more rapidly than I would like, so we're going to go ahead and use one of these. Tincture whenever possible. Or immunity booster pills whenever possible, right? Because the tinctures have multiple uses. Okay, we're going to need to find a functional water source soonish. Let's see. We could stop the episode here, but I'm not going to leave y'all in suspense about this crow statue thing. Let's go to the crow statue, figure out what's up there, and then save at home. I think that'll be the way we do this. I just want to checkpoint us here real quick. Let that thirst recover. So my plan is just to run through the gut, the warehouses. We could just give Notkin something on the way past, but probably it makes more sense to wait, brew something up for him. So even though I was just looking at the map, I already forgotten. Oh, it doesn't actually matter. Right and left are pretty much the same deal in the end. Okay, lots of plagued guys. Keep an eye on that immunity bar. Okay, that fellow is hurling Molotov cocktails at the infected. Just a fun old time in the town. Alright, things are a little bit more normal here, and also people even like me, which is wild when you think about it. Who? Who likes me, I ask you? Pretty hard to imagine it. Oh, right, I need a grocery store, or a pharmacy probably wouldn't work. Probably need a grocery store, specifically, because I am exhausted. Yeah. We're not going to... The Shady Shop's not that much farther of a run. Let's try for the Shady Shop. They have a wider variety of things. And also, that's right next to my my water source. And if we literally die of exhaustion here, I'm going to be upset, basically. We don't have anything to restore health with, so... we're gonna lose health as we lose health. And we'll have to take a nap before we go to the crow statue, which is not how I was hoping to do things. I mean, I guess no, we don't have to. We could. Oof, boy, it's dark as hell here. The combination of it being nighttime and everything, and this area being plagued at the moment is real bad. Here's one of these. This place is always dark, even at the best of times. Let's not stop in at Bad Grief's place, because I have a feeling that we would not be super welcome there. Okay, the tincture actually woke us up a little bit. And I knew that was going to give us some infection, but we needed the water too badly. Too badly to ignore it. Okay. I mean, I'm doing all right. Coffee beans, 1180, he says. What on earth? Immediately energize you, but very unhealthy. And with the little boost we got from drinking the tincture, I think we're actually okay. I'm just gonna buy these for right now. Oof, and then it immediately... Well, you know what? We can just drink more tincture. And we may have to, in fact. Becoming infected very quickly. Oof, just make for the pyre. Just make for the pyre. What? What thought did I just have? It was a... Huh. It said L when I clicked... Yeah, we know about the Inquisitor. I don't know why that's still glowing. Huh. I don't know what that was. I do so hate it when my home is infected. How far down does the infection spread? Okay, it looks like we're close to the end of it. Okay, I think we're clear. I might take some exhaustion damage. I'm not opposed to drinking another tincture just to wake up a little bit, since it seems to have that effect. Okay, there's a fire going in that usually burned out fire pit. I am very curious what this portends. Oof. Really, really out of stamina. I don't see anybody. Oh, no. There's somebody. It's Murky.
Bringer is here, walking around.
She's almost here. She just won't come out for some reason. I need to go call her, I guess. What are you doing here? I'm picking a family for myself. I think I'm going to be together with my friend. We'll be sisters. Or maybe she can even be my mommy. And I don't have any reason to like you. You're never even home. What? Is that why you brought me here? Did you? I don't know. Let's not be accusatory. I'll try to be home more often. Go home, little one. I don't like that new friend of yours. Why? Call it a hunch. I just wanted to show you that she's not really evil at all. I wanted to take her by the hand and bring her to you. She can't just get close to you like that if she's not with me. But if she's with me, she can. Why can't she get close to me? You should go hide behind those rocks and wait. Just keep looking at me. I'll wait for her, sort of like a lure. She'll come to the fire when she thinks I'm alone. Then you'll see I'm not making her up. A lure? You know what? Very well. Let's see. I won't wait long, because I actually can't. I'll die. Nobody comes out in 10 minutes. We're going home. Right behind those... Hey there, Clara. Are you the friend?
Expecting a train carrying medicine and doctors.
What do you want, Brock? Why are you here? Go do your job, tinkerer. Have you already avenged your father, come into your inheritance, saved everyone on the list, visited the kin? Have you made a cure? So you're Murky's friend. Are you dense, you idiot? I'm keeping Murky from the plague. You understand? I'm doing it because you can't even watch over one child. Hey, Sticky's doing just fine. Is his name Sticky? My other kid is doing just fine. I think the plague's been talking to her for the last few days. I thought you were a grown man, Barak. Did you honestly come to believe the disease has a mind, a goal, some agenda, that it walks on clay legs and talks to Murky, that it'll come here to tell you something? Yeah, that's about right. And something with a will and an agenda can be bargained with, like Mistress Sandplague. That was your silly hope, wasn't it? Yeah, basically. That's what makes the plague so terrible, you fool. You can't reason with it. There's no method behind it, no mind, no negotiation. There's only death. And if it has a voice, it's yours. Your own voice. Imagine your child told you a boogeyman knocks on her window at night. I'd rather check just in case than regret it for life. You don't believe me. You don't want to. Fine, be my guest, check. You want an easy answer, don't you? You want a monster you can drive a stake into or bargain with. That'd be so heroic, wouldn't it? And so much simpler than the hard work of discovering a cure. Yeah, right. What could be simpler than slaying a monster? Work, Barak. Forget this child's play. Steppe miracles, childhood mysteries. Leave those to me. Step aside and deal in earthly matters. Go, work, deal with your damn town. You're the one who must figure out what it's made of. But who is Murky talking to? Murky talks to rocks and herbs. Murky was raised by steppe wolves. She's a wolf cub herself. Why would you ever take her words seriously? Kids deserve trust, or bad things happen. I know this. I've had a thing happen. We're just gonna go ahead and do what I was told to do. I'm gonna kind of hide behind the rocks and keep my eyes on her, and we'll see. Can't do this for very long, but we'll see. Hold on, was I seeing things before? Let's go ahead and hit this, because we're gonna have to walk back into the plague in a second anyway. No, it totally does wake you up a little bit. That's handy. 10 minutes. 2:59. Well, I mean, I'm hiding. Hold on. You can go into, like, crouch mode, can't you? No, I guess not. It sure doesn't seem like anything's gonna happen. Probably Clara's right. Right? And that makes sense. And I don't feel super hidden. I know she told me to hide, but she also said keep your eyes on me, and we can't... If we go any further back, I can't see her anymore. Okay, I mean, that was the 10 minutes. Clara. Or Murky, come on. No, wait, it's Clara now. You know what? When she's like all cradled over like that, I turned around and saw her, and I was like, oh, that's weird. She doesn't look right. And then I thought, no, you know what, SB? You know that you've been kind of not 100% lately, and it's hot, and you're not thinking straight. That's probably just what she looked like. I convinced myself that everything was fine, even though everything wasn't fine. Watch my hands. The right knows not what the left does. The left knows not what the right does. The forepaw doesn't follow the hindpaw. The midfoot, the forefoot. The lower hand, the secret one. The upper hand, the elegant one. What are you looking at? Did you see Murky? Murky was here, right? Am I imagining that? Then she walked away from here on her own 2 feet. Her friend came for her. When she learned who her friend was, I think she decided to flee while you were distracted. To protect you, maybe. Are you making fun of me? You just told me there was no friend. Go, Barak. Murky is beyond your help now. You still don't get it. You think with your fists. You don't understand life or anything about this disease. How could you protect anyone, ignorant as you are? Who are you? You're not Clara. It's like you've been changed. Yeah, like I said, sometimes she does not always speak as though she's the same character. I'm the real one. She's the imposter. Give Murky back, you hear me? Alright, let's try this. Your Murky is still on her way. I can sense her. She might get stranded, after all. These things happen. Let's test you, then. What do you know of the Sandpest? Tell me. Okay, it's connected to Earth somehow. Ha, alright, so you're not entirely hopeless. Would you like to understand? You wanted to see Murky's friend. That I can arrange. Alright, what's that supposed to mean? If you agree to this, your Murky might live longer. And her friend will, from now on, address you directly. No middlemen, no interference. What say you, O brave Ripper? Okay. That's not even... I thought they were going to try to make me trade something away. I want Murky to live longer, and I also want to meet her friend. This is all upside. Deal. But leave Murky alone. Never touch her again. Oh, okay. Something's happening. Kid's gone. And I have a couple of new thoughts about what just happened there. So Murky's friend is the disease. What the hell? Who speaks in its voice? Who's making fun of me? And if it's alive, what does it want? So here's a question. How am I surprised by the fact that the disease can communicate? Like, it's weird that this says, so Murky's friend is the disease. What the hell? When, first of all, we know the disease can speak because it's spoken to us. And secondly, that was our leading... Like, we even had a choice in dialogue suggesting that was our leading theory on who Murky's friend was. I don't know. That's, strangely written. Alright, let's Oh, I actually got a little bit of infection. That sucks. I hate to have a little bit of infection. There it is. Oh, I don't have my inventory arranged correctly to pick up the herb. And I'm not going to be able to see it on the ground. Whatever, it's fine. Let's get home. So, I have a little bit of infection. I do not want to use my Schmauder. But also, the monomycinum... These drugs hurt you. I'm going to take one of them. Didn't get it. Man, do you have to use Schmauder? Maybe, yeah, I bet you do. Crap. Well, if that's the case, then I just wasted some pills. I should have saved. We ran right by the house. Should have saved in the house. Whatever. We're going to do that right now. Right this very second. So the infection hit that we took there from that event pierced right through my immunity. Because we had a ton of immunity left. So that's frustrating. Alright, we'll take some morphine. We'll take a nice nap. We'll see how things work out. Recover a bunch of health, and then we can decide whether we want to use the Schmauder or try to wait. Murky's not in the lair. I think there's an abandoned train car she stays in sometimes. Maybe she's there. Alright, that's not too far away. We could check that. The number one thing here, first of all, is save. Secondly, kid wants to talk.
Knows the kitten whose meat it has eaten.
Alright, keep your day job, kid. So how's it going? Well, badly. Terribly, actually. But you can make that stuff that cures the disease. Antibiotics. You said that yourself. Well, the best our antibiotics can do is stall the disease. Meaning we just increase the dose, right? Then they'll be cured. Yeah, it's lucky for those infected that I'm in charge instead of you. Now, if you increase the dose, you just kill the patient. So, how do we make a panacea then? We need a creature that can withstand this disease, and I don't think it will be human. It will be a bull. He's the kid. He's in danger. I mean, anybody who's in a plague area is in danger, right? Well, good news for you, my son. I have this extremely good tincture. We haven't lost anybody yet, right? Anybody on the list, I mean. Let's sleep for like 4 hours. That should be more than enough. We'll heal up. Oh my god, my sleep is always getting interrupted. So here's something I don't know. If we take morphine and then go to sleep... Oh, wow. If we take morphine and then go to sleep, it seems like the effects last all the way throughout the sleep. But if our sleep gets interrupted like this, and I have to use the sleep prompt again, do we lose the effect of the morphine? I would bet that we do, and that's really shitty. Huh. So I'm hitting control and nothing's lighting. Like, we're not going into control vision. Yeah, we're just not being told who's willing to talk to us here.
When I tilt my head back, my right eye doesn't close all the way like it should.
Okay, that's weird. The Mother Superior. You have ears like a jerboa. Do you know you can catch shingles from a jerboa? Just like that. That's not correct. You're Teotaichik. You are to call me like they did on the outside. Mother Superior. That's because I'm better than everyone. You're surprisingly eloquent, as though you grew up in the town. I hate it here. They tell me all day long that I'm the most important person, yet they won't let me out, won't let me play, won't bring me anything I ask for. And they keep screaming and screaming through the walls. Who would want to live in such a place? Yeah, where's your father? My entire family is right here, and I'll have you know it's your family, too. How come? Because we are the kin. We are of the same blood, of the same root. All children of Boto. It's gibberish. And you've got a scratch on your cheek. Yeah, that's fine, I'll live. Why did you come, anyway? You must have some sort of request for our not-so-highness. I'm listening. Do you know who or what an Udurg is? I know the word. It's from a tale. Or a riddle, maybe. What tale? The Udurg has a special mound, his ear sticking from the ground. Just make a wish and grab the mud until your hands are filled with blood. It's about the old village, so I guess the Udurg is there. How do I get there? Follow the road by which bulls come to us from the steppe. Okay, so I think she does mean just the village. It's on our map. Now that was a great place to live. I'd like it so much to leave these ugly walls and move there. Life would become incredible. And it's so easy. Yeah, can't imagine any complications with that. Go there as soon as you wake. Find the ear. Whisper in it. And it'll grant you a wish. And please let him know I hate it here and can't wait to leave. Had enough of this place. Yeah, okay, I'll be sure to let him know. And do come back here sometime. I will. You take care of yourself. I mean it. Oh, wait. Somebody else will talk to us now. Not to go on all fours. That is the law. Are we not men? Not to suck up drink. That is the law. Are you not men? Our Mother Superior, joy of our people, long expected you. Speak now to me. I am. I'm doing that. It is all the same. Mother Superior has hundreds of eyes, ears, and hands. We are all one. This tongue is her tongue. These ears are her ears. I have long waited for you, guest. Speak. I will listen. I'd rather just look around. Okay. Now we can talk to everybody now. That's good. You know what I really want to do is have an excuse to spend a huge amount of time in this place with all the screams. Okay. Have you not heard her? She likes not this place. So, I want to inspect the termitary. Impossible. It's dangerous out there. Why? This is not to be spoken of, or there will be punishment. Such is the law. Yeah, I hear screams. That means some people are alive out there. Comforting. Positively comforting. Yep, and it's gonna want us to talk to every person in here. Great. You are not Mother Superior. Have you seen already how the Udurg suffers without our care? Have you leaned against his ear? Have you tasted his humors? Have you quenched his thirst? The Udurg is the earth? Because we have quenched the earth's thirst a little bit. Where is he? Everywhere. In here too? You'll see for yourself if you go to the old village and look closely. Very closely. Look at what? The stars? The lines are truly everywhere. Okay, no, maybe we're done. Maybe we're done talking to people. Maybe we got everything we can get here. Alright, well, I suppose let's, nope, never mind. Dream over. Well, I need... Oh, I didn't get any sleep at all. Fantastic. Yeah, and it doesn't look like we're... I bet that dream cost us our morphine. That sucks. Alright, well, it'll have to do. Oh, what is this now? Okay, you should feel free to get to the point at any moment here. The developers just want us to know how many character models they bothered to create. Yep, and then here's the Inquisitor lady that we saw in the play. Her eyes are something. Doc Rubin died. That's interesting. That had nothing to do with the plague. So I'm assuming what happened there is that the Inquisition killed him. The Inquisitor killed him as soon as she came to town. I guess we'll find out, but we'll find out next time. Because that was a lot longer than I was intending to spend doing that, and we are very much out of time. Thank you all so much for watching, though. Come back next time to see exactly what happened to Stock Reuben, exactly what we're going to find in the old village, and whether or not I succumb to the infection for a 40th time. And we'll see you then.